So this is the home page for iReady when a teacher logs in, and like I was saying before, I spend a lot of time in reports. You can get class reports, but I like the student reports, especially progress monitoring. So if I were to select a student and view his or her report, it graphs their progress down here based on what the numbers are in this chart. And I've shown in my presentation before, it measures whether or not the student is projected to meet target growth, which is this dark black line that was based on their diagnostic score at the beginning of the year. If they're projected to meet average grade level target, which is the dotted line. So you want to see the dotted line come closer to this dark black line or even above. That's the goal. And then if the student is projected to be on grade level, and that's the blue line. I might be backwards with that. I'm sorry, the blue line is median grade level performance. So what I really tend to look at is whether or not this dotted line is coming close, at least on target for this bold line here or even above. That's my goal as a teacher, because that tells me that the student met their target growth, and if it's above, they're exceeding it. Down here are the test scores, the progress monitoring scores, and other diagnostic scores as the student progresses through the program throughout the year. So I tend to use that report often, quite often. They also have a student profile. So again, if I were to choose a student and bring up their profile, it designates by domain what grade level they're performing in. So for instance, for number and operations, this student is at a 3rd grade level. For algebra and algebraic thinking, they're at an early 4th grade level, and so on. At the top of this, which is kind of the really neat part, you'll see these tabs that are designated per domain. So if I were to go to number operations, here's this student's progress in number operations. It tells what the student can do on this column and what the next steps for instruction need to be over here. And if you keep scrolling down, it has mini lessons that pertain to the needs of the student. So those are really great for teachers to utilize for their small group instruction. So with that, that's going to be the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and I really enjoyed learning a lot of the technology tools that the class highlighted throughout the semester. Thank you.